Let's get started here. Comfortable seated, you can always sit on a blanket or a small pillow if you'd like, whatever feels comfortable. Any special request, Joyce? Do you want to work on anything specific?
I don't think so.
Okay, the routine where we do everything,
Good.
part of everything. Yep, okay, so let's get started. Sit nice and comfortable, wiggle through your space if you want to. And then let's start with a little shoulder rotation, just loosening the shoulder here. Very good, just loosen it out, moving in circles. It's okay if it's a little restricted. Let's take it in the opposite way. Very good. And then let's drop the shoulders, release the shoulders. Hands rest on the knees, palms can face down or up, whichever feels good. And see if you can lift your spine a little more. Opening the heart, opening the chest, pull the shoulders back, close your eyes. We are going to find a little centering. Centering is where we bring our attention to this practice. It's kind of slowing down, calming down here. And no matter where our thoughts were before we hopped on the mat, maybe something is going on in our mind, something else is going on in our lives. With this yoga practice, we take a moment to just disconnect with everything for a moment. And just be here. Just be here with our body, with our breath. And one of the easiest way to do that is just being aware of our breathing. I want you to bring your attention to the breath. Noticing the inhales and exhales. And then acknowledging and welcoming the way the breath is today. Every day is different. Some days we feel nice and calm and our breathing is nice and deep and relaxed. And then there are other days when our breathing feels very shallow, maybe even a little jittery. Doesn't matter, just acknowledge. From here, we are going to take 5 breaths with open mouth exhalations, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the pursed lips. We have been doing this all the time. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. As if you're blowing a candle. Once again, inhale. Let's do that 3 more times. Open mouth exhalations helps to slow down, calm down the thoughts. We are going to bring our right palm on the abdomen, just keeping gently on the belly. And noticing if your belly is moving with the breath. Sometimes you feel the movement, sometimes it's very subtle. And we're going to enhance this abdominal breathing today. So each time you're exhaling with the pursed lips, I want you to bring your belly button inside as if you're sucking the belly in. Okay, so let's start with the exhalation. Suck the belly in. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, suck the belly in. Pull the belly button in as you exhale. We're going to do that 3 more times. Very good. Take a moment, feel the peace and the calm. Bring your palms to touch, rub the palms. Make a cup of your hands and place it on the eyes. Slowly release the palms, blink your eyes open. Let's start with our little warm-ups today. That was a little centering. Let's start with our head and neck movement up and down. Again, loosening the neck, slow movement. So you can feel every movement. Chin to the chest, and then chin reaches up. And then slowly come back to the center, drop the right ear, drop the left, side to side. And then slowly come back to the center, turn your head to the right and to the left. Moving side to side. Very good. And gently come back to the center. Very good. Bring your hands to the shoulders, elbows come closer. Let's open the elbows wide as much as you can. Open the elbows wide. Very good. Let's take bigger circles. And let's take it in the opposite way now. And then slowly drop the elbows, relax. Let's bring our palms to touch, elbows to touch. Inhale, open. Exhale. Once again, inhale, open. Very good. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale. One more. And release. Very good. Relax, relax the shoulders. Let's bring our palms to the front as if you're pressing on a glass. Let's do up and down of the wrist joint. Up and down. Very good. Nice. And then come back to the center, side to side. Windshield wipers, whichever way you want to move them. And then let's take circles. So I'm moving the wrist joints, is rotating in both the directions as much as you can. That's good. And then slowly release. Relax, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Now we are going to move back and forth from wrist and shoulder. So let's do a little more shoulder stretch. Let's do eagle arms. Open the arms wide, swoop in, right elbow comes down, and we are going to wrap those arms real tight, as much as you can. Once you're here, if this feels too much, you can always hold the opposite shoulder. See if you can lift that elbow a little more and stay there. Keep breathing. Feel the stretch it causes into the upper back, shoulder area. Very good. And then breathe through that stretch. Very good. And then slowly lower and release. Relax. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. Open the arms. Swoop in. Opposite elbow comes down. And then again, reach through the elbow. Reach up. Again, feel that stretch all the way into the upper back. Maybe even the neck area. I sometimes move my neck to make sure that it's not tight. Very good. And then slowly lower. And then release. Very good. Exhale. Anything we do with the arms and shoulders is going to have an effect on your heart and the breathing, and also our circulation, because all our arms and legs are the ones which bring the blood back from the extremes. So they are doing a lot of work all the time. Reach the palms out. We are going to make a tight fist, open. Once again, tight fist, open. Tight fist, open. Very good. Let's make a tight fist, hold that tight fist, and we are going to draw circles. Both sides. Nice. And then slowly release. Drop. Drop those arms, relax the shoulders. We are going to keep our left palm on the mat. Stretch through that right arm, take a side bend. Stretching that whole side body. Come back up. Once again, stretch. Come back up, and one more time. Very good. Come back to the center. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm goes up, reach. Come back up, and once again, stretch. And one more time. And then come back to the center, release. Let's take our right arm to the left knee and take a twist to the left side. Looking over the left shoulder. And then come back to the center, take it to the other side. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Twist and twist. And then slowly back to the center. Very good. Let's release our legs here. Point and flex the toes. Very good. Now, from here, we are going to bend our right knee. We are going to hold that right knee as if you're just cradling it like a baby, and then just side to side, keeping that knee bent, just side to side. So the idea is we are stretching through the hip. You might feel it into the hip. Very good. Side to side. And then slowly release. Let's take it to the other side. Side to side. Very good. And then slowly release. Nice. Let's bend our knees. Coming into butterfly stretch. Let's bring our feet closer. As much close as they feel okay. And then we are going to hold on to the feet. Move our knees up and down. And down. Very good. And then slowly release and relax. Relax the legs. Very good. Now, let's come into a tabletop position from here. So from this sitting position, we are going to move, find a tabletop. So again, we are going to find our knees under the hips. Top of the feet are on the mat. Fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. So coming into that nice neutral tabletop position. And then from here, let's take our cat and cow breaths. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Very good. Exhale, curl the back, chin to chest. We're going to continue that for 4 more breaths at your own pace. Very good movement, nice alignment. Joyce, exhale. Very good. The next time you exhale, let's come back to neutral spine. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch my right leg out, pointing the right toes to the back wall, keep it at the hip level and take it across the body to the other side. I think we have done this before. Yeah. Turn from the left and see if you can see your toes. Right toes. Stay there. Keep breathing. Very good. And then slowly back to the center, back knee on the mat. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg reaches. Stretch all the way across and turn to the right side and see if you can see your toes. Very good. Keep breathing. Back to the center. Very good. Now back to tabletop. Let's do our balancing bird. Right leg reaches. Left arm reaches. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing. Keep staring at a point. And back to the center. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg reaches. Right arm reaches. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing again. And then slowly come back to the center, hands to the knees, come up into kneeling and shake off your wrists. Couple circles, making a fist. Sometimes it feels a lot of work on the wrist joint when we are in tabletop. I like to give it a break before we get back there. Now, we're going to do a little calf muscle stretch from here. So let's come into tabletop for a moment again. From here, we are going to stretch our right leg out. Toes are on the mat and see if you can press that right heel as if it's trying to reach the mat. So just going a little back and forth if you'd like, or keep stretching through that right heel. Very good. Toes are on the mat and stretch through that right heel. Very nice. Stay there. Keep breathing. Feel that into the calf muscle. And then back to the center. Now from here, let's stretch our left leg out. Left toes are on the mat. And again, stretch through that left calf muscle. Very good. Stretch through that left calf muscle. Maybe even going back and forth as if your left heel is trying to reach. Very good. Slowly release. Come back. Now from here, we are going to come into kneeling. I'm going to grab my blocks. Let's do our lunges here. So we're going to step with our right foot. And you can, blocks are optional. If you don't want to use them, that's fine too. We're going to keep our right foot on the mat. We're going to slide that left knee towards the back end and then start to stand taller. Bring those blocks closer to the hips, just under the shoulders. So I get a nice lift into the shoulder. Right foot is on the mat, right knee is above the right ankle. That's very good, Joyce. Now keep your hands on the block and see if you can get your spine a little taller. Stretch, very good. There you go. See if you can reach your arms up. Very good, stay there. Keep breathing. Nice. And then slowly release. Now let's keep our hands on the block. Bring those blocks closer to the body and see if you can lift your heart as if you're taking a gentle back bend. It's not even a back bend, but just kind of stretching that front body. You might be able to feel it better with the blocks. So that way we know we are anchored, we are supported, and feel that stretch. That not only stretches the chest and the abdomen, it is also stretching that back leg, quadriceps, front of your thighs. Very good. Slowly release. And we're going to switch our legs. So take your time, adjust your knees under the hips, and then bring your left foot on the mat. Very good. Now again, I'm going to slide that right knee slightly towards the back wall. That way I feel a little angle in that back leg, so I feel stretch into that front side of my thigh. Those are the quadriceps muscles. Now, once again, my left foot is on the mat, left knee is above the left ankle, and start to straighten yourself here. So sometimes we are in the lunge, but we are here. So see if you can walk those blocks closer and see with the support of the block if you can get tall. Pull the shoulders back, relax. Very good. Feel the lift into the body. Keep your legs nice and wide so that way you're not feeling too wobbly if you're on a tightrope. Once you're here, arms go up. See if you can feel good. If this doesn't feel good, you can keep one arm on the block and one arm can go up. If that feels a little support. Whichever feels good. Shoulders relax, arms reach up. Very good. One more breath here. And then slowly, when you're ready, bring your hands back to the block. And again, this time, holding the block, we are going to straighten ourselves a little more. Maybe take a gentle back bend or even look up. Feel that stretch, beautiful. And then slowly release. Release the knee. Let's take a child's pose for a moment to just notice how those stretches feel. Lower the hips, arms reach to the front. Take a moment. Exhale out completely. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Very good. Now from here, let's come into our downward facing dog. So are you comfortable doing downward facing dog, Joyce?
Yes. Sort
Okay,
of.
let's. Sorry?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. So some of us are not very comfortable with the wrist, so it's just you and me today. So I thought I'll ask you. Let's take our fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. So in downward facing dog, the idea is you want to put the pressure on the entire palms. Most of the time, people end up putting pressure on the wrist joint, and that's a lot of weight on the wrist because it's an inversion. You're putting the whole body weight. So make sure you're keeping your fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. So I'm feeling that pressure on the entire palms, not just the wrist. Bring your knees a little closer, tuck your toes, and start to lift the hips up, pushing the hips to the back wall. And then find this stretch. The more you push your hips to the back wall, you're going to feel that into the shoulders and the upper back. Keep your eyes open. Once you're here, see if you can bicycle those legs, right heel and left heel pressing into the mat. So you feel that into the calf muscles, hamstrings. And then let's find a little stillness. So we are going to hold this stretch. Hold the pose, no holding of the breath. Keep breathing. Keep lifting the tailbone and then pushing that tailbone to the back wall. Beautiful stretch. Full body stretch. You feel that into the legs, arms, And the shoulders, pushing those hips back. Very good. Push those hips back. Nice. When you're ready, slowly lower the knees. Beautiful. Nice work, Joyce. Lower the knees. Child's pose. Exhale out completely. Take a nice inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Once again. Take a moment here, shoulders relax. Very good. Now when you're ready, slowly come up. You're going to move into standing. So whichever way you want to move into standing, step one foot and then slowly step the other and slowly come up. You can use the blocks or the chair to come up. There. Very good. Take some time, move into standing. Again, wiggling through those shoulders. Very good. Let's keep our feet as wide as the hips. Starting with our mountain pose in standing position. Lift the toes, lift the heels. Just kind of shifting your weight onto the toes and heels, nothing much. You don't want to fall off, right? It is tricky sometimes. And you can always do that part by holding somewhere. Right and left edges, just kind of moving the feet. And then make sure you're placing your entire foot on the mat. Very good. Press through the feet and see if you can start getting taller. So just like in the lunge when we were holding on to the blocks, starting to shift, starting to lift the shoulders. Here we are going to start to get taller. Relax the shoulders, arms relax. Find your mountain pose, pulling those shoulders back. In the mountain pose, the same abdominal breathing is engaged. So each exhale, you're breathing in. Exhale and bring the belly button inside. And then inhale, you don't have to do anything. Inhale just expands everything. With each breath, close your eyes and imagine you're growing taller. Two more breaths. And slowly open your eyes. Very good. Always the posture is connected to how we feel in the mind, and how we feel in the mind affects our body. So when we start to become taller in yoga class, when we start to stretch our spine, when we start to pull those shoulders back, not only it is working on the physical body, but it also helps our mind to unwind or to let go or to just release all that stress or anxiety, what we are holding on, which is kind of making us rounding our back, right? Now let's take an inhale, arms up, hands to the heart as you exhale. Very good. And again, you can do open mouth exhales, inhale. Once again, inhale. Very good. Nice movement of the shoulders. Interlace the fingers, palms reach out. Stretch it out. Very good. Bring it in. Once again, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Once again, inhale, stretch. Exhale. Now, stretch it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Once again, inhale. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Stretch. And come back. Very good. Now, from here, let's take a side bending. Reach up, interlace the fingers. Take a side bend. Come back up. Same side, side bend. Come back up. Anchoring through those feet equally. So I'm pressing through both the feet equally. So lower body is nice and strong. Reach up through the arms. Take a side bend to the other side. Come back up. Once again, other side. And one more time. And slowly release. Come back. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Very good. Now, from here, let's grab our chair. We're going to work into our balance to begin with. We're going to do our one-leg mountain today. We started with both feet on the mat, which is our mountain pose. From here, we are going to start standing on one leg. Before that, let's hold on to the chair. Stand up on that right leg, let go of that chair and stop the fall. So let your body feel what it feels to let go and that you're losing your balance and then you know what you're doing. Your body knows you have to stop. You have to stop that, put that left foot on the mat, stop the fall. Very good. Stop. Stop. And let's do that 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Come back to the center. Now, before standing on that right leg, keep staring at a point in front of your eyes, holding on to the chair. And then when you're ready, when your eyes are fixed at a gate, fix your eyes at a point and then slowly lift that left leg up. Now you can bring that left knee up or you can even bring that left knee back, stand taller, whichever feels comfortable. Staring at a point, doesn't have to go too high. Stretch through that right leg, press through that right foot, holding on to the chair. If it feels okay, left arm goes up. If it doesn't feel good, right hand can keep on the chair and left arm goes up. There you go. Keep staring at a point, no rush. If it feels okay, tiptoe the fingers. If that feels too much, maybe hold on to the chair. Still standing taller. And when you feel ready, slowly release. Today was better, maybe. Balance is not your friend, isn't it?
No.
No. We all have our favorites in yoga class and we have some things which are not our favorites. Wiggle through the legs. You can feel that into the hips. You can feel that into the leg and the back. Now from here, again, we are standing with both feet wide. Before we start our balance on this side, stop the fall by stopping that right foot on the mat. Stop the fall. Very good. Stop. Very good. Let's do that 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Take a quick peek at your feet. They're under the hips. Both feet are nice and parallel. Once you're here, you're going to again hold on to the chair. Start by staring at a point. Once you fix your gaze, you can always start with hands on the right hand on the hip. And then slowly lift your right leg off the mat and stand taller on that left leg. Standing taller on that left leg. Nice length into the spine. Very good. If it feels okay, right arm goes up. Only if it feels okay. Still holding the chair, we are going to tiptoe the fingers. You don't have to let go the chair completely. Tiptoeing the fingers, which means it's right there. Good. And slowly release. This side is better.
No.
No,
Yeah.
the other was better.
Left leg is weak.
Okay. So that was our balance. wiggle our legs, keep our feet a little wide. Let's take a little hip circles. Clockwise 4 times, 2, 3, and 4. And then let's take it in the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. It kind of moves your hip within that socket. Now, we are going to do our pyramid pose today. The pyramid pose works on stretching the calf muscles, hamstrings, the back side of your legs, and also stretches the back. We have done this before. We step with 1 foot front, 1 foot back, and then we can either do it with the block or the chair. I think last time you did it with the block. So whichever feels good. From here, I'm in the center of my mat. I'm going to step forward with my right foot, step back with my left foot. So again, when I'm doing this, I don't want to keep my feet in the same line. So I'm not standing on tightrope. Okay, I'm keeping them wide. Right side, right foot and left foot, they're like railroad tracks, they're parallel. Now, once you're here, stand nice and tall, shoulders relax. Your hips are in the same line. Now, we're going to start to hinge forwards through the lower back. When I'm doing that, I'm making sure my left heel is still on the mat. Now, you can do it with a chair or a side table and keep stretching here. If you want to use the block, bring those blocks closer to the right heel and then start to stretch the hip backwards as if you're reaching your hips back, reaching your crown to the front. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing, feel that stretch. Keep stretching that tailbone away from the crown, as if my crown is reaching the front of the mat and my tailbone is trying to reach the back. Very good. Keep pressing through that back foot. 2 more breaths. When you feel ready, we are going to bring our hands to the hips and slowly come up. Did that feel good?
Yes. That's
Okay,
good.
let's do that one. Yeah, let's do that one more time. At your own pace, slowly come down. And again, stay at a point where you feel comfortable, stretch. I want you to feel that deep, beautiful stretch. Should not be feeling any pain. If your body is telling you if it's hurting, then you maybe went too far. Once again, reach through the tailbone, reach through the ground as if you're stretching lengthwise. Very good, stay there. And when you feel ready, hands to the hips, you can bend your knees as you come up and step forward. Always while coming up, if you feel comfortable bending the knees, feel free to do that. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And notice how that felt into the back leg, into the front leg. Maybe you felt more on one of the legs rather than both, or maybe you felt equally on both. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. When you feel ready, step back with that right foot this time. And again, you're keeping those feet parallel. We are not keeping them at an angle, keeping them nice and parallel. And then when you're ready, hands go to the hips and start to press, bend forwards, hinging forwards. Very good. Again, adjust your blocks next to the left heel if you'd like. And then bend forwards. Again, feeling that into the back leg, into the front. Very good. Let's slowly come up. We're going to do it one more time. When you're ready, slowly hinge forwards. Again, you can hold on to the chair or the block. Very good. 2 more breaths here. And then when you feel ready, slowly bend your knees and gently come up. Wiggle your legs, march forward a little. Stand taller. Very good. Come back to the center. That was pyramid pose. It's a good stretch. It's a nice forward bend, forward stretch. Let's do a little complementary back bend. I'm going to start by standing feet wide as the hips, a little wider if you'd like. Hands to the hips, fingers pointing front. From here, we are going to bend backwards. So stretch that whole spine. I'm keeping my neck away, keeping my shoulders away from the head. Once again, bend backwards. Come back up. And let's do that 2 more times. Very good. Back to the center. Take a moment. Now keeping your eyes open, we are going to take that back bend, Ardha Chakrasana, half wheel, and we are going to hold that stretch. Now, if it means not going too far, that's fine. Stay at the point where you breathe comfortably. Bend backwards, pull the shoulders back, pull the elbows back. And then gently come back up. Come back to the center. Very good. Now from here, let's come down to the mat. Release the legs. Point and flex the toes. Very good. Now keep your legs closer. Once you're here, I'm adjusting my hips here, and then I'm sitting legs closer, sitting nice and tall. Now from here, we're going to take a spinal twisting. So I'm going to start by bending that right knee. I'm going to keep my right palm behind, and I'm going to hug that right knee and then twist to the right side. Exhale and twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Good, stay there. Keep breathing, feel that twist into the back. Two more breaths. And then gently release. Come back to the center. Exhale out. Release the leg. Keep your legs closer again. This time you're going to do it on the other side when you're ready. Left foot on the mat. Left palm is behind the left hip. And then let's twist to the left side, looking over the left shoulder. Two more breaths. Very good. When you're ready, slowly come out. Come back to the center. Once again, the legs are closer. We're going to scoot to the top of the mat. And we're going to lower ourselves on the back. So keep your arms parallel, legs squeezed in together, and then relax the shoulders and slowly lower all the way to the mat. Coming down. 3 open mouth exhalations. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale. Let it go. Slowly bend the knees. And then bring those knees closer to each other and then closer to the chest. Once you hug the knees closer, see if you can rock side to side. Rocking side to side. Rocking side to side. Then slowly come back to the center. Very good. Keep your palms on the knees and see if you can draw circles with the knees, keeping the knees together. Drawing circles. That stretches the lower back. It gives a little massage to the tailbone area, all the tiny structures there and all the muscle groups. Opposite circles. And then gently back to the center, release the feet on the mat. Exhale out. Once again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to stretch our right leg up, hold behind the right knee, and draw circles with the right ankle. So just drawing circles. Very good. Opposite circles. And then come back to the center, point and flex the toes. Point and flex. Very good. And then gently release. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg goes up. Draw circles. And opposite side. And then point and flex. Very good. Point and flex. Nice. And then just stop the movement, release. Come back to the center. Now, from here, let's come into our wind-free pose. We are going to bring both the knees closer to the chest. Hug the knees closer. Wrap your arms, hands around the knees. With each exhalation, press those thighs into the abdomen. And then when you feel ready, if it feels okay, exhale, nose comes closer to the knees. So forming yourself into a small ball. Very good. Wind-free pose. Keep breathing. Two more breaths. And then when you feel ready, slowly lower head, neck, and shoulders, release the feet. That was wind-free pose. Check the breathing. Check the heartbeat. That's a very simple yet powerful pose in our yoga practice. Presses the abdomen, works on the abdominal region, helping to mobilize the fat, increase the tone of the abdomen, and then also helps in our digestive system. Notice the changes, the breathing. Let's do our opposite stretch with our bridge pose. We start with our bridge pose breathing. Knees are bent. Let's walk our feet closer to the hips, keeping those palms on the mat. Press those feet and palms on the mat. Inhale, come up into bridge. Exhale, lower back down. Once again, inhale up into bridge. Exhale, lower back down. Very good. Let's do that 4 more times at your own pace. Very good. Very good. Inhale up and exhale down. Next time you lower the bridge, take a moment. Very good. Now, once again, we are going to take that bridge and we are going to hold that bridge. Press through the feet and palms. Come up into bridge and let's see if we can hold. When you're holding the bridge, you want to press through the heels, through the toes and palms. Feel that engagement, energy into the arms and legs. Lift the belly up. It really doesn't matter how far you lift. Very good. Stay there. And then when you feel ready, slowly release. One vertebrae at a time. You can feel the lower middle back, lower back, and then the tailbone on the mat. Release the bridge pose. Again, take a moment. That's a deep stretch for the back. The bridge pose helps to deepen the breathing. Now from here, let's come into our spinal twisting stretch. Let's bring our feet wide, arms away from the body, palms facing up, shoulders relax. Let's do a little windshield wiper stretch, side to side. Just kind of loosening the back there. Side to side. And then slowly come back to the center. Let's drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right, and let's stay in that twist. Very good. Keep breathing. Dropping the knees to the left, turning the head to the right. Let's take it to the other side. You're going to slowly shift the knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Shifting to the other side. Slowly release. Release the arms, bring your knees into the chest. And again, rock side to side. Very good. Just kind of evening it out. From here, we are going to slowly come back to the center. Let's take a happy baby from here. Happy baby stretch. We are going to hold on to the big toes. If that feels too much, you can always hold behind the knees. Rock side to side, or even hold the ankles. Open the legs wide. And continue to rock. So that gives a little massage to the entire back. Just the lower back. And then when you're ready, slowly release. Bring your knees into the chest. Hug the knees closer. Moment of gratitude for this practice. And then slowly release the feet. Release the legs. Shoulders relax. Let's come into final resting pose. Now you can take traditional Shavasana where your legs are wide, arms away from the body. You can have a pillow or a blanket under the knees, under the head. If lying down on the back doesn't feel okay, you can always bend your knees. Feet wide, knees come closer. So whichever feels good, whichever relaxation feels good. Close your eyes. Exhale out completely. Loosen the whole body here. As if you're let going the tension, the tightness. As if the body is completely collapsed on the mat, just letting go. When you start to let go the body, it starts to feel lighter. Close your eyes. Let the whole body relax. Release and relax completely. With your eyes closed, we start with a deep relaxation technique. Part by part relaxation of the whole body. As I call out the names of different parts, I want you to bring your attention to those parts and relax them completely. Close your eyes and start to relax the toes, arches, and the heels. Relax the ankle joints, calf muscles, knee joints, and then relax the thighs. The front and the back of your thighs. And then relax the glutes and the buttocks. Sometimes, without our knowledge, we tighten our glutes when we lie down. See if you can squeeze them and let go. Let go and release them. The moment you let go the lower back, the buttocks, lower body feels lighter. Relax the entire spine, lower back, middle back, and upper back, shoulders. Relax the arms, elbows, forearms, and the wrist joint. Relax the fingers and the palms. Bring your attention to the neck muscles and relax the neck. Bring your awareness down to the heart and the belly button. Be aware of the rhythmic breath. Inhales and exhales. Slowly shift your awareness back to the neck region and to the jaw. Open and close the mouth and relax the jaw muscles. Moving the jaw side to side. Open the mouth wide and then close it back. And then start to relax the entire face, cheeks, chin, eyes, forehead. A weird squinching expression with the face. Move all the facial muscles. And then start to relax the entire face. Bring your attention to the forehead and the scalp, and the whole body is relaxed. From the crown to the toes, whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Relax and release, surrender. Relax. We introduce the sound of Om in our chanting to relax the whole body and the mind. The chanting of Om brings calming, healing vibrations, but it also helps to deepen our breathing. We always chant the sound of Om throughout the exhalation. Inhaling for Om, inhale. Om. Very good. Once again, inhale. Om. Last one, inhale. Om. Feel the resonance and the peace. Bring movements to your fingers and toes to awaken the sensations, the awareness, the surrounding, the lights, the room, the presence. Slowly bend your knees. Bring your knees into the chest, rock side to side. You can also do windshield wipers. Anything which loosens the back again. And then when you feel ready, slowly turn to the right side, making a pillow of the right arm. And gently come up into a comfortable seat. Finding a comfortable seat, shoulders relax. To the heart, close your eyes, reflecting on the practice, the breathing, and how you felt with each stretch. Let this healing, let the benefits walk with you beyond the mat, bringing our hands to the third eye for healing thoughts, hands to the lips, healing words, hands to the heart, healing intentions. It was an honor to guide you in the practice. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. And let's rub the palm. Take a cup of your hands, place it on the eyes. And slowly release. Thank you, Joyce, for joining today.
Thank you, Shruti. Very good. Thank you.